everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. So getting right into this, last night, yesterday, Joe Rogan's guest was Artie Lange. Actually, Joe went out to New York. I guess he was there for the UFC on Saturday night, right? But Artie Lange, I guess Artie Lange can't leave the state of New York. He's on probation, and he's in his friend's studio. I don't know what his name, the Legion of Skanks studio, whatever, silly name. But Artie Lange, I'll say this starting out, Artie Lange looks great. He lost a lot of weight. I mean, he just looks so much better. He seems, you'll see what I mean when I say that he seems a little kind of more feminine, like his hands, you know? I have kind of long, delicate hands myself. I'm a guitar player, so I don't have construction worker hands. I have long string bean fingers. Take a look at that. I have Steve Howe fingers. I've been playing guitar my whole life, long and skinny. And Artie, you always see him as this big fat gruff guy, and he looks totally different. So let me begin with this. I'm not going to play the whole thing, of course, just a couple of clips, but here we go. Different studio.
What's up? Shout out to the Legion of Skanks. Without them, we would be nothing.
Right.
Yes. We're here.
Absolutely.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Joe Rogan?
My brother.
Here we
What's
go.
happening?
Hey,
So look
I'm
at
alive.
You're alive. Look, man, I've been following this whole... Everybody's been following you.
Yeah, but first of all, thanks for being so nice. You're very supportive, Joe. I
He
mean,
looks
that
so
means a lot to me.
different.
I'm happy
I mean, his
to see
nose
how
is still
healthy
fucked
you
up.
are.
but-
You look good. Your face looks good. You
Yeah.
look thin. You look healthy. You look like you're vibrant. You
Yeah,
know?
no, I'm present. I talked to Dave
Yes.
Attell, and
It looks like
Dave
a totally
Attell came to
different
visit
guy,
me in
right?
Rehab, and he said, "You're present. You don't want to leave every 5 seconds."
Yes.
Which is what
He looks
cocaine
very
does
good.
to you.
Right.
Except for the nose,
So,
but
no, I feel good. I feel good. I mean, I got 9 months clean.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
2 days ago was 9 months.
What's the hump? Like, what do they say you have to get over?
I just want to, like, his hands. You'll see what I
Well,
mean.
first of all, my drug
Okay,
history.
all right,
is
see his
insane.
hands?
It started when the first time I got high, and I tell these young kids because I'm 52 now, so
Me too.
I was in rehab and jail and a halfway house the last 8 months, and with some of the craziest motherfuckers you've ever met in your life, and they all have stories, but once they know my story, because I had some success in life, basically as a full-blown junkie, they're fascinated by it.
Right.
The first time I got high was 1979. Okay, Jimmy Carter was president.
Holy shit.
So when you tell a 22-year-old kid that, they're like blown away that I'm even alive, and I am too. I was.
You see
hit
what
a
I mean
home
about
run
his
in Little
hands?
League.
All right, let me
I'll never
pause.
forget this.
I mean, it's just a minor,
My buddy's older
like a
brother
minor thing, but
used to call this kid sick.
he looks like a white-collar office guy, like really kind of delicate hands. And you think Artie Lange, this gruff, blue-collar, lunch bucket kind of comedian, and he looks good. And I listened to the whole thing. I think it was about an hour and a half, and articulate, smooth, really funny, interesting stories. Though I didn't like some of the stuff. I'm not into the glamorizing or romanticizing drug stories. They bore the shit out of me. I used to have an issue with alcohol and substance abuse, and I did not like the AA meetings. I didn't like, it's like the war stories bore the fuck out of me. There's nothing nice about it. And I don't do any of that stuff. I quit, and I don't go to meetings. I don't do any of the stuff. And when I hear people, oh, yeah, we got really fucked up, and we went to a bar, and we got some strippers, and I was doing blow. I was up for 3. I'm like, boring. I'm not interested in that. Talk about how being sick or how you almost died or you're in the hospital. And he gets into that, too. So it's mostly good. It's just that and then he has a podcast called the Artie Lange Halfway House. And it's funny. Artie Lange's very smart. He's smart. He's very intelligent. He tells a great story. He looks good. He's an interesting guy. I think he's awesome. I was very, very impressed, and I'm really happy that he's doing well. My only problem is don't romanticize the drug shit. It's boring as fuck. And by the way, there's nothing cool about doing drugs and getting prostitutes. Like, dude, that's fucking, or gambling, prostitutes, drugs. It's like, have some fucking discipline. Now, I'm not going to be stupid. I know I don't like to call it disease. I know when your body's physically addicted to a drug, and I know that compulsion. I'm impulsive myself, right? But there's nothing to be proud about. It's almost like, oh, I got this prostitute I paid $10,000 for, and she looked like Carmen Electra. I'm like, would you really want to brag about that? I mean, that's pathetic. Like, that's sad. That's not that's not a badge of honor. All right. Okay. On that note, check it out. Artie Lange, Joe Rogan. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. Artie Lange looks great. Okay. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.